Hey there guys, just wanted to do a little unboxing and first impressions of the Peregrine Azure 20, I think that's how you pronounce it, Dry Summit Pack. This is a 20-liter pack, and it's pretty exciting that these type of packs are coming out at this price point. The former, I would consider king of the dry day packs, stuffable day packs, is right here in my opinion. At least to my knowledge, this is the Sea to Summit 22-liter dry day pack, and they're all made of pretty similar material. I'm not sure if actually this is a different material. This is a 30D Cordura nylon fabric. It's a silicone-coated fabric. Might be that the Silnylon produced for Sea to Summit is both silicone coated on both sides, and Peregrine uses a silicone coated on the front and then a PU or a polyurethane coating on the back of the fabric. So they also have the 25-liter Summit day pack right here, and these are all around roughly around 4 ounces. This is 3.7 ounces. This is 4.3. I'll weigh them all when they stuff them in their packs later. And then this one is the only one that sort of has a keeper for the stuff pack. And let me just take this out of the box, show you guys the pack. The reason why I picked this up, we started going back to camping, backpacking, and hoping to do more sort of pack rafting or kayaking trips. And when you're out on the water, you want to bring some stuff. You want to make sure your stuff are dry. And this particular pack, the Azure 20, has water bottle pouches on both sides, and it has a nice reflective cord, just like the other day packs, and it's the stuff pack right there. This thing is slightly heavier. This is 4.5 ounces, and the Sea to Summit is a $60 pack, and Osprey, which I think has the most feature set for the weight, might be a little heavier, has zippers. Osprey now has a dry stuff pack, and it has zippers, and it has a whistle, and that's the only one that has a sternum strap at this category. So this has more reflective material on it than these two, so that could come in handy if you're using this for sort of trail running on a rainy day by the side of the road, or if you're cycling and you're trying to keep your stuff dry. So this is kind of good. Pack straps are pretty comfortable. Matter of fact, Peregrine's pack straps on their stuff packs are a little bit more comfortable than that of the Sea to Summit. As you can see, the Sea to Summit is just all nylon. There's no mesh padding to it, and these have mesh padding. And definitely the Azure is a lot more superior in the padding than the prior 25-liter pack. These, I believe, have been discontinued. These are very nice packs. You've got compression or daisy chains on both sides. You can clip on pads. You could put your jacket out there if you feel secure with that. Usually I'll clip on like a thin light pad out there, or and then you can also use the Gossamer Gear sit light and thin light pads for back support if you want to do this for day hiking or even an overnight. I haven't used these for an overnight yet, but I have used them both these packs for day hiking, and they're pretty good. The only qualm I have with them is they don't have water bottle pouches, so these do, or this does. So that's kind of exciting. They're a little shallow, but that'll do with like your standard smart water bottle. Just maybe tie a little clip to the neck of the bottle so you could clip it to the pack so it doesn't fall off. Anyway, I don't want this to be too long. Let me put this into the stuff packs and weigh them. And I think they're all great packs. They all carry pretty much the same way. For you guys who have questions, I would say that put a thin light pad in the back of it, or a sit light pad, or your standard Thermarest closed cell foam, and that should provide enough support. You can't really load more than 5 to 10 pounds max on these. There's no hip support, and there's just not that much shoulder padding. But if you're an SUL kind of guy, you can go to 4 or 5 pound base weight for an overnight pack, and that's definitely doable these days. So let me pause this, put them in those stuff packs, and then weigh them. So here we have all of them in their stuff packs. So the Sea Summit has the smallest stuff pack. It also has this Hypalon area that has buttons, so you could clip it onto your pack. This is also the snap. On the inside of the pack, there is a little button or sort of snap that you can clip this onto. So you can use it as an internal storage pocket for your keys or smaller items, a charger maybe, headlamp. So this weighs at 4.1 ounces with the stuff pack. The 25-liter Summit pack is 3.8 ounces. Very easy to stuff pack in there. Stuff the pack in there. And then you've got the Azor 22 or Azor 20, and this is the heaviest one at 4.5 ounces. Roughly around 4 ounces each, and this was fairly easy to stuff in there. These two, once you do take the pack out, you basically have to keep track of the pouches. You can use them for like a little ditty bag on your trips, but you got to keep track of them. That's the one nice thing that about the Sea Summit. On note, I'm going to show you guys some of the details on the insides of the pack. They're pretty much constructed in a similar ways, but this pack is still $60, and I know Sea Summit prices are actually going up in most of their products. Like the ponchos are now over $100. They have been for a couple of years, so these might be going up in prices. Again, maybe the material is slightly better. These are silicone on the outside, or silicone coated on the outside, and polyurethane coated on the inside, and I believe Sea Summit has silicone coating on both sides of the product. Alright, so I tried putting in the 1 liter Nalgene, and it just doesn't fit in there. But you could use the 1 liter Smart water bottles, and that fits perfectly fine. It's a little loose, but if you had products on the, items on the inside of the pack, that'll be a little bit more snug. You could also put a little string here and then carabiner it to the string so you don't lose your bottle. And then you have it on both sides. So that's pretty good. To go over the packs, the Hypalon material is a lot thicker on the Sea Summit. It's a thicker material than this one. It's a lot more robust. These two are identical as far as I can tell. And then the buckles are around the same size and feels about the same in terms of the type of material used. Now, all of these are seam taped. Let me flip them inside out. So they're all seam taped on the inside. And I have to say, because of the coloration of the packs, the Sea Summit actually uses more seam tape on the material, because they have changes in color, and all these stitching sites have to be seam taped. And I've owned the Sea to Summit for a lot longer, but I wanted to show you guys that the seam tape, one of the reasons why I bought this dry pack was because the seam tape on this particular pack, sorry for the mess there, is that the seam tape was starting to come off, as you can see there. So I've owned this since about 2015, I think 2014, 2015 I bought this pack, and I've used it on many trips. I usually bring this with me when we go away for, you know, family trips, and I don't know how the weather's going to be. And this is sort of my day pack of choice, because you could carry it in the rain, and it's just good to have. It's pretty light. So yeah, they all have pretty similar construction, although the seam tape used on the Sea to Summit is a lot wider and thicker than the seam tape used by Peregrine. So that's it for the packs. Thank you very much for watching. I will be posting shorter reviews of the Summit 25 liter pack and the Azor pack as well. Thank you very much.